Ireland's finest performance against the All Blacks, but who knows what we might be talking about in 10 minutes.
Well, they get Adam Thompson back. They've fixed him up, so he gets back on the side of the scrum here in the 6th jersey.
A good scrum. That won a penalty previous to the last one from Ireland. They'll need to stay nice and strong here. Expect the All Blacks to attack this scrum. It's been a weapon for them, and it was last week. Ireland need to be steady on their own ball.
Pause, engage.
Redden gets it in. Heaslip holds. And it's all a bit messy, so they'll put another one down.
Hang on, hang on. Hang on.
Wow, that is more than steady. That is powerful.
What happened there, I didn't see, because I looked at the ball before it was coming out to the scrum, so I didn't see what happened. We're going to go again, green ball.
Rory Best not
I
convinced.
was looking at the ball, jumping in the
Heaslip being the experienced man, that's the man in shot, which is very appropriate at the moment. I think he would have felt that from his 7 forwards in front of him. And he will keep this ball in if they can win this scrum and then kick a penalty, kick a line kick down into the All Blacks territory and try and win a penalty or even better.
Catch! Pause! Engage!
Another good Irish scrum. Very good Irish scrum. Look at the halfback. Driving them on like a jockey. Owen Redden. Now Heaslip goes. Redden gets it back. Spies a bit of a gap. Need a halfback. Bit slow to get there, Ireland. And Andrew Hall very nearly won the race to the loose ball.
Come back, Green.
So now it is Donica O'Callaghan who was standing over it. Now it's with Owen Redden. Struggling a couple of metres. Goes O'Mahony. Redden off to Healy. Cian Healy, the loose head prop, running around like a back tonight. Off it goes to O'Gara. It'll sit up for Dag. He'll unleash. Down as far as his opposite number. Controlled by Carney. Brings it outside the 22. Oh dear, that's going to, I think it's going to be a penalty.
Or more. The problem is he hasn't used his arms, Israel Dag. There's plenty of motion out there. Everybody's on their feet.
Could have avoided that. You jumped into with the shoulder. You knew what you were doing.
Oh, he's got a yellow card, and the other problem is the kick has gone far enough into All Black territory for Sexton to have a close look at this.
I think he would have been fine if he actually just put his arms out, Israel Dag, and he would have shown that he actually was legitimately trying to charge it down or do something. The problem is he led with the shoulder, which makes it look really, really bad. It isn't as bad as what we think. Carney's just bounced back to his feet, but it's the intent. There's the shoulder, elbow. No, you can't do that, unfortunately.
No, we've asked for the post. We're ready at post.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know whether you all at home picked that up. Look at Carney. That's a piece of priceless footage. He was smiling. He knew on the ground that it was going to be a penalty. But anyway, I was just going to say, to digress on that, as we're watching the coaching box as well, that O'Driscoll was saying to the referee, and the referee was saying back, you've already chosen to shoot at goal. I don't know what else he wanted to do. That's why.
Short on distance, and Wepu is able to drill it for touch. Now the All Blacks have to think about playing the last 6.5 minutes with 14 men.
Well, they need a specialist fullback, don't they, in this situation? So they've gone to Ben Smith for Julian Sevilla, which is obviously a very sensible move, because they may well have to do something pretty special at the back, whether it be defensively or offensively.
You'd have to say, Justin, there's only one team on the field at the moment who looks like scoring.
Oh, that's absolutely right. They have the momentum at the moment and all the attitude to go with it.
So Ireland win their line out. That's a given. Now here comes another attack as Sexton gets it back from O'Gara, playing with great confidence now, the men in green, as Redden hands it up to O'Brien. And they charge down towards the 22. All Blacks will have to be very careful they don't concede penalties.
They got 2 drop goal merchants out there, fellas.
And they've made a mistake.
They are going to need to hold here because Ireland will go at them, try and win that penalty.
Touch! Pause! Engage!
It's a bit messy, and the referee blows it up. Piri Wepu was reluctant to put it in. It was a swirling scrum.
Get out of his way. Put it straight away in, please.
Well, this is an incredible turnaround. 5 minutes to go in the game. 19 apiece.
Don't push in, keep it square. Crouch. Catch. Pause. Engage.
All Black scrum holding, but only just. Now they swirl around. That'll be a penalty to the All Blacks.
That is not the straight wheel. You are running it round.
So he has told Ireland that they wheeled it round.
Wouldn't mind betting there's 4 or 5 very, very pleased All Black forwards when they heard the burst on the whistle to see it went their way.
So Carter relieves some of the pressure which has been building.
Not one of his best touch finders either, but the All Blacks, they now have their opportunity. There's the scrum that he's sort of accused Ireland of losing the power and just basically running around their feet to twist the scrum. As I said, they have this opportunity now, the All Blacks. They need to win the line out, but they're in the right zone. Expect them to go with their power runners to the line. Williams.
Whitelock off the top. Now Wepu. Williams takes it into contact. Now Wepu feeds it up to Conrad Smith. Been a while since the All Blacks have had their hands on the ball. As Wepu gives it to Richie McCaw. Hoare spins out of a tackle. Places it there for Williams. Ali Williams.
Ball is on, ball is available, play. Get out, come back.
The All Blacks might even be thinking drop kick again in the near future. Maybe just a bit far away at the moment. We'll keep an eye on Carter if they can get another 15 or so metres. And here's McCaw leading from the front. Now that might be the big move. As Wepu works blindside. Here's Franks. Just over 3 minutes remaining as Wepu serves it up to Whitelock. Getting themselves organised. Now Kane.
No, it's not a maul.
It's there again. Wepu looks blindside.
The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. They need to get moving.
Now they go. Carter has dropped back into the pocket. He's right back in the pocket. Here it comes if he, as Whitelock sets it. Carter,
Going to him.
here he is. Awkward pass. He has to go with his right foot. And
It's pushed.
it's away. And Ireland scramble it clear.
Do you see touch the flight?
The
No.
pass was poor.
No.
Touch the flight.
Oh, it's been touched.
I don't think it was.
Touch the flight.
This is a huge call from Nigel Owens. He's the only man that would have seen it. Was it touched in flight? Has he got it right or terribly wrong?
Time out.
Yeah, he's got it right.
Sorry, my
I
apologies.
believe he's got it right. The left hand of the player coming through, was it one of the props? Or was it Rory Best?
Time is out.
I'm sure it took a glance off that hand.
Yeah, well, he must have seen it. It's kind of hard to see from that shot, but Nigel Owens would have had a better look at it than us. And to be fair, no one seems to be complaining in a green jersey, so maybe they think that they got the call right. What a moment in the game this is. The clock's going to have to run out from here.
Just touched in flight, everybody on.
Just looking at the All Black formation here, Carter's not in a pocket as such, is he, or is he? From my angle, it looks like he's set up fairly normally with Sonny Bill outside, and will the All Blacks go right?
Well, this is the best. I think this is the best position. If Carter goes back 10 metres from where he is now, if he gets a good pass from Weepu, Ireland have to hold their line. They can't move. They have to be 5 metres back. He's straight in front of the posts. He went back 3 or 4 metres. They'll back themselves, the All Blacks, though. They'll back themselves for more.
Into the last minute of the test.
Pause, engage.
Off the back goes McCaw. Held up by Redden. Another drop kick coming up on the left boot this time, and he gets it through Dan Carter, and they win the test match.
Not yet. Not yet. We will get the kick-off, but they've gone a long way to winning it. Ireland are desperate. The All Blacks are as well. We will have more play. What a moment. Carter.
Seconds remaining. O'Gara might have pushed it too far. McCaw's got it, and the captain's done the right thing, and they'll get this out as quickly as they can. Weepu's organising, looking for a kicker. Gets it off, and it's going to be Ben Smith who thumps it into the grandstands. The All Blacks do have the victory. It's more about relief than anything else. What an effort from Ireland, but the All Blacks get home by 3.